bit of a wander around during the day. Got some potions made, and it's really late tonight, and it's time for the ceremony. And I got this letter today. I better read it. This courier boy delivered it. I didn't give him any money. Mysterious letter. Congratulations for passing the trial. You already know how I feel about the red cloaks and their, let's say, superior attitude. But still, it would rob me of my sleep to know that I didn't congratulate you in person. Should your holy duties allow it, meet me at the old watchtower at the western gate of Ark. Cordially, Jespar. Ha ha ha. Well. Well, I thought I'd check my journal, but I'll go and go for this initiation. I stayed at the quarters of up here, since I'm one of them. This is the barrack, or quarters they call it. There's a live act here, or 24 hours a day. See how well attended it is. Near midnight. Monsieur? Let's see now. Welcome back to another episode of Enderal with Wacko Jollard. We're at the sun thingo. Where all the posh people are.
Ahoy.
Ahoy! Arr. Gotta go here. Hope Jespar doesn't really want to see me tonight.
Finally, come with me.
Hey, I got other things to do. Why do I have to go with you?
Forget about it.
Huh. I can't miss out on this. There's people waiting for me. You know, wandering away as some guard doing some crap. And all these people here are waiting for me to turn up. You! We want you as a new recruit. Evening, sorry I'm a bit late.
It is time. Come forward, Prophet.
You got a good haircut.
I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration. You consider it a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia we have prevailed. And I know that what happened 2 years ago has unsettled you. Yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one. But you are wrong.
Rooted.
It was always people who have given strength to the Order. People like you and me.
Has he got his fingers crossed?
Yes, we did serve the Lightborn, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea. We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good.
I'm glad some people turned up.
Novice Sakarish has shown this readiness. He is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, he faced it and found us. Consecrated ones, repeat my words. This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today I receive the sigil. It's like when I joined the army.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today I receive the sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
It's a lot to remember. From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
They had to throw that in, didn't they? Until death absolves me from my duty.
Thus, you are elevated to keepers of the first sigil. Rise. Now let us all recite the holy word. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death. May your light guide me.
You guide me.
Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength. Go and get your armor at the temple's forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news.
Transcribe verse 80.
Do you mind me asking you, Grandmaster A, what are these sigils?
Ranks. After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the first sigil, and over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks, up to the fourth sigil, which is held by the true Chesser and the Grandmaster, me.
Oh, that's it? Oh no, see you then.
Walk blessed.
They're going to have the armory open for me,
Now, good pipe of
because it's pretty late.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
I'll throw my stuff on.
Oh shit. I have to remember that.
Right. Can't recognise me if you can't see me
Many
face.
see the course the Order has taken since you came back as disquieting. Narazul's mages in the temple, and there is a keeper. It's a lot to take in.
I know, Jorik, but someone has to deal with the threat. And if we don't, no one will.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
That is the prophet, isn't it?
Grandmaster A.
That's beyond me.
Prophet, did you find your way around?
Well, the armour wasn't on duty.
Good. It is important that you get adjusted to this place. It will be the base of all operations to come. Right now,
am I going
we
to
are
live
still
up
in
here?
the dark as to the true nature of this cycle. All we have are fragments, but we will change that. There are 2 trails we have found. I want you to go after both of them.
Why can't you help and go after one at least? Alright, which ones?
The first one has to do with the stone fragments from old Rationgrad. Pegast has not yet told you, but all of them together form a so-called sigil stone, which we urgently need. The Arcanists have already put it together, but we still lack a part of the ritual to activate it. And for that, we need the memory of a dead person. The second trail revolves around a discovery we made in the Heartland. It could be a significant, if not the only prospect we have in this fight. Where do you want to start?
Oh well, let's start with a dead person
It's simple. I've told you that the Pyreans knew about the cycle, and that they too battled it before they vanished. The sigil stone was a magical defense they created to protect themselves from the red madness.
Oh, how did that work?
Through small fragments that segregate once a certain ritual is performed on it. Wear one of these fragments and it will serve you like a shield for your spirit. The stone won't produce enough for all citizens of Ark, but enough for all of us keepers and the guard. The problem is that we lack knowledge about this ritual, and those who have it have been dead for millennia.
The elite. Us up here in the lofty towers. So, so that's why we need the memory of a dead person.
Correct. The entire plan revolves around a discovery which is exhibited in the Chronicon. The frozen corpse of a Pyrean, which a fisherman found adrift in the northern sea some years ago.
I'm not a fisherman. In the shoes of a fisherman. And we've got to get in this memory somehow.
Yes, the ice prevented his body from decaying. Go to the Chronicon and speak to Archmagister Maragil. He will be able to explain it better than I can.
Alright, study. Alright, go to the Comic-Con.
That's beyond me.
Our pal here looks like your average crypt corpse.
Well, he isn't. Do you see this marking on his forehead? That's a symbol of the Ashian, one of the two priest castes who reigned over the Pyrean Empire like the Lightborn did over Vin. He was no high priest, but more than an acolyte. Let's just hope he participated in the manufacture of the sigil stone back in the Pyrean era.
Well, hoping can't hurt. But look, we have
That must
company.
be the frozen guy.
Elvarek, Archmagister, how's the situation?
Walk blessed, Grand Master. We're fine. Everything is ready. So this
Hey,
is him.
Jespar.
Yes, this is the Prophet.
Interesting. Truly interesting. I imagined you to be different. I'm Lexiel Maragil, Archmagister of the Holy Order. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, where do we start? Has the Grand Master already informed you of the goal of this mission?
Well, somehow we've got to get the memory of a dead Pyrean because he knows the missing words to it for a ritual.
Correct. Now you're wondering how will this be possible? This is where the word of the dead comes into play.
There he
An
is.
old relic we'll need to find.
The word of the dead. I thought that was a legend.
No, it exists. And we also know where. Just so you understand, the word of the dead is an artifact that allows entering a deceased person's mind to relive his last memories as if they were your own.
And you want to do just that with our frozen pal here.
Huh?
This is the grand plan, right?
Right. You'll need to locate the word of the dead, teleport the Pyrean's body to you, and then enter his thoughts.
Oh, that
And
all.
then you'll have to look for the words of the ritual.
You make it sound so easy. Oh, assuming I can somehow get into these memories, what have I got to look for?
Well, we only lack the last words of this ritual. What you have to look for is an ornamental scroll, which looks just like the one on the drawing I'll give you in a moment. All you have to do is remember the glyphs and the scroll, then write them down once you're back in the waking world.
Alright, well, where can we find this word of the dead?
Well, this is...
There's an old manor in Enderal's west that belongs to an old collector of artifacts. We received a tip that the word of the dead is in his possession.
Hang on. Are you talking about this odd fellow with the puppets? The aged man from the folk song?
Hand puppets.
I am.
So, let me get this right. We got to go to his manor and somehow take the artifact from him.
You won't take it. It will be enough to find it, use it on the Pyrean, and then leave. You will travel to the manor with Dalvarek, wait for nightfall, and then introduce yourself to the aged man as a fellow collector of artifacts. Then you will offer him this brooch, and if all goes well, he will offer you a quarter for the night to negotiate in the morning. Then it's all a matter of timing. Sneak out of your room, look for the word of the dead, and teleport the Pyrean to you.
And how exactly am I supposed to use this word of the dead on a praying?
Archmagister?
Yes, well, that is a good point. We don't know, because we don't even know what the artifact looks like. But, how goes the saying? The proof of the eating is in the pudding.
That sounds like a suicide mission to
And
me.
even if we don't, it definitely sounds like an adventure.
Oh, you're not
It's a
wrong,
great
Jespar.
responsibility, be
Eh?
aware of that. But I've both of you. Now get as you can. This mission will be fruitful. I can feel it.
This toe shall be destroyed.
And there they go.
I thought you wanted to be on a ship back to Kyle by now.
I thought so too, yeah. But when the offer from the Holy Grand Master came in person, I just couldn't say no.
Ah,
Honestly, the whole thing sounds damn interesting. Travel the memories of a dead Pyrean? I'd do that for free. Plus, you're good company. So it's quite a good talk we had back in the Nomad.
I don't know. This sounds pretty suicidal to me. So, I was supposed to meet you down near the Western Tower. Is that still on? Okay, we gonna go?
Yep, just meet me at the Myrids Tower at the Western Cliff. I'll go grab my stuff now. Huh?
Okay.
Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to be? Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Already dark? Oh my, how the time flies by.
G'day.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
I need a flight to...
Sure. Where to?
Western Cliff. Ugh. These Myrids ain't too bad to fly on. Sounds like a bear over there. Jespar's supposed to be here somewhere. Screwy, sorry.
Good evening.
Good evening, have you seen Jespar? Hey, Jespar.
Ah, there you are. Ready to go?
What's the story about that scar of yours?
The scar. Well, let's put it this way. If you one day end up in a Talgalean tavern and two 6-foot-tall Arazalian women invite you into their room, you should either damn well know who they are or make a run for it.
Targal?
Never heard of it? It's the capital of Araziel. At least if you ask the civilized people.
Ah, I'm only a farm boy. So let me guess, you did neither.
Hands up. Guilty. Some rich snob had hired me back then to bring him a totem from one of the camps of the free people. That is, the Erazelians who worship their ancestors' gods, instead of the Lightborn, and live as nomads. No idea how much you know about Eraziel, but the Free People have been in conflict with the civilized people, who do worship the Lightborn for centuries now. Assassinations, blood feuds, and so on. The usual if two sides both believe they know it all better. Anyway, obviously this job of mine originated from that feud. The totem belonged to a free tribe, and the snob wanted it in order to publicly defile it. So I got it for him.
So you... And I guess those Terrazilian women were of the Free People?
Correct. And I was a little drunk and a little lonely, if you get what I mean.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a pure-blooded Erazelian woman in her 20s?
No.
It's really hard to say no to that. In any case, as you already noticed, the whole thing went down differently than expected. My face made acquaintances with a table leg and 4 absolutely untender women's feet and hands. And of course the totem was gone, together with all my clothing and money. I guess I had that coming somehow. That's what happens if you ask your loins rather than your head in the wrong situations.
Yes. They took your clothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon that's funny.
Oh, whoa, such a cold world this is. I present you my deepest scars, you thank me with naught but mockery. Be damned, O impish creature. But anyway, how does the saying go? A truly beautiful face can never be tarnished.
You're a real suave there, Good to see you, Hodge. Good to see it doesn't cost you modesty.
Facts remain facts.
You got around a bit before you came back here, didn't you? Came back here, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Why do you ask?
What's it like being a travelling mercenary? It must be a bit hard.
Well, I guess that depends on where you're standing. Of course, times can be tough, especially if you come to a new city or even country where you know nobody. But if you're good at what you do, which I am, there's always work, everywhere. And yeah, I don't eat God's tongue for breakfast, but it was always enough for a roof over my head when I wanted, and some other earthly pleasures. That's what life's all about, isn't it?
What made you come back to Enderal?
That's a good question. I suppose in the end, it was just a hunch I had. Plus, all these civil wars in other countries didn't exactly invite one to stay.
Which countries you been to?
Now, aren't you inquisitive? Let me think. I spent most of my time abroad in Kira, and also a couple of years on the Isles of Kile. And there was this mission that led me to Maiar Aranath once.
You been to Maya Andarath? I heard that place is deserted.
Yeah, it is. I was there with a group of mercenaries. We were hired to get something from a tower in the old capital. Not a nice spot of earth, truly. There's this fog everywhere, and with every step you take, you have to be careful the swamps don't get the better of you. But of course, that's also what makes it exciting.
What was it like on Kyle?
Oof. Different. As beautiful as the Isles are, there's always this feeling of rush and competition. Have you ever heard of the game penny? On Kile, it's not a crime if a merchant tries to cheat a customer. It's the customer's fault if he doesn't see the fraud. But if he does, the merchant owes him a token penny. Bizarre, isn't it? But over there, it's common practice.
Yeah, well, all tradesmen rip you off over where I come from. Tell me about Kia.
What am I, a traveling tome? I'm afraid I'm not a very good storyteller. But Kira's great. The people there are so much freer in their way of thinking. There are the great bazaars, the palaces of the merchant lords, and the fortress of the mages' circles. But you just have to see it for yourself someday.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm not given the option of, alright, let's go.
Wonderful. Here, this is the place where the aged man's manor is supposed to be. Lead on. I'll follow you.
Alright, where is it? There. We just got to follow this track down. Should have probably waited till daytime. Are we going the right way? No, we're going to facing the wrong way. I should be going behind me. Is there a track here? I don't think so. This map's a bit as you go. There's a track there. Yeah, this track will have to lead onto it, I think. Trying to find out which way to go. I should have left it till daytime.
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
We're going the wrong way, obviously.
There you are. Let's push on.
Is this? This must be the track. Oh! No. What's gone wrong here? Why, Right, shit, I'm stuck. Why? Oh, a couple of coconuts. I thought that said carrot. I should get better. Alright, we're going the right way now, are we? I need some more of those fungi. Need some more money. Where are we? Mr. Bear. What are these things? Why are my feet stuck? Oh, Mr. Bear. I think, is this the right way? Come on. It hasn't been right since oh, great. I'll take that, I suppose. We're still on the right way. Oh, that's the wrong track. Should be going this way, is it?
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use
Oh,
a break
shit.
anyway. Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
Well, better get him some health, I think. Matter.
Ah, there you are. Let's push on.
Which way are we going to go? Why do you let me lead? I don't know where I am.
This then? Interesting to see what some people consider art.
Oh, it reminds me of that tale where there's this god or something, woman god or Madeira. She had a head full of snakes. And anybody that looked into her eyes got turned to stone. Maybe they'll give us shelter for the night.
This is where he lives.
Wow, what a place.
This aged man definitely knows how to make himself comfortable. At least it's already dark.
Pretty
That saves us
scary.
waiting. Then let's see how we can get in there. These busts look interesting.
Oh, check it out. I wonder if they're going to come here. All the time we want to sell our edition of Far Cry. Go and hassle them over a cup of coffee. And if he doesn't buy it, we'll go and buy it.
Yes?
Harass him all the...
What do you want?
Walk blessed, monsieur. Are you the...
I'm the servant, so no, I'm not. And if you're looking for charity, you've come to the wrong place.
Monsieur, we're not beggars. We're merchants. And we're told your master is some kind of collector. I think we have something that might interest him.
Do you now? So what could two traveling merchants dressed in rags have that might be of interest to my master?
Check this out.
This is the silver brooch of a seraph. Where did you get this?
Not saying. That's not important. What matters is I want to sell it.
Uh-huh. Well then, this changes the situation. You may enter. Plus, forgive my harshness. I misjudged you.
Go on, Jespar.
Unfortunately, Master Gages is currently playing music, and will be at least until dawn. But you can make yourself comfortable in the guest room. He will see to you in the morning.
Okay, that sounds good. Today we wouldn't have made it back to Ark anyway. Just try to get my rewarding to fly in this weather. So, nice house you've got here. So it's just you and your master who live here, right? People talk about him a lot.
But just save the small talk. You're here for business.
I can imagine him playing a huge playing his organ downstairs in the basement. Oh, those big scary movies. Big pipe organ.
Good. Now follow me upstairs. I'll show you to... As I said already, Master Gages will play through the night. My apologies if his music keeps you awake. But if you want a piece of advice, listen. You won't hear anything comparable in all of Vin.
Well, then we'll do just that. So I take it your master's an artist, right? I saw the puppets. They're interesting.
Interesting. Yes, that they are. Master Gages always says art is unique because it allows us to see what our mind doesn't want us to see.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, we all have demons inside of us, don't you agree, Miser Dalvaric? Memories, truths about ourselves we've locked away somewhere in our unconscious because we don't want to confront them. True art surpasses all these barriers because it reminds us of who we truly are.
Interesting thought.
All right, here we are. Make yourselves at home.
Wow.
I'll inform you once the master is ready to see you.
Okay.
By the way, call it intuition or premonition, but I somehow had the feeling we would have company tonight, and took the liberty of preparing a small meal. I'm afraid the meat is a little charred, but it should taste good. Now, please excuse me. I have to rest. It is late, and the day has been exhausting.
Okay.
Of course. Sleep well. And thanks for your hospitality.
You're welcome.
Well, Jespar, haha.
And there he goes. Call me paranoid, but this all went a little too smooth for my liking.
You're right. There's something off about that guy.
Yeah. For example, the fact that he was already standing near the gate when you rang, and that he lives with a man who's older than the Black Guardian, at least according to the legends. But, well, to each his own.
Oh well, obviously not worried about keeping quiet. So you reckon we wait now?
Yeah, 1 or 2 hours at least, until this servant's asleep. I've got a skin of wine with me, so if you want we could enjoy it in the meantime. I wouldn't touch this food if I were you. You could tell me about this trial while we're waiting. Or about anything. Just distract me from those damn ugly puppets over there.
I got the forum guide from NIVDIA, mate, and
Interesting thought. The thing about the last moment that lasts forever. Did you know that Kyrian mentalists are apparently able to sort of become aware in their dreams? And apparently, in a dream, one can exist free from time. There's a story about an Arcanist who spent 1,000 years in a dream while he only slept 8 hours in his waking life. But, well, that's a topic on its own. I think it's late enough for our little excursion now. Let's find that relic. There it is. Master Guide. Music that transcends all barriers. As jolly as this place.
that sounds alright. So, Jespar.
We have to find this artifact. Maybe he's hiding it in some kind of chest or a secret chamber. Let's look around.
Oh. Don't have to follow me. Oh. I don't think. Oh well, just grab everything. Harvest. Salvation. I'll grab that. Listen to the music, man. Oh. Always fall for that one.
Books, books, books. There must be hundreds.
Been through this. Do we have to stay in this room? All these stone plates around here, they will burn. I actually key, all doors require a key. I can try the expert. I don't think there's... Oh. I don't know if I should... I need all these books. It'd help if you tried to came down here.
That looks like some kind of study. Maybe we could find something here.
Take all the books, might as well. Crystal jellyfish, its physique. I'm not going to be too happy with these friggin' guests. My life is scrag. They made some sort of Oh, look.
Maybe we should take a look at these bookshelves.
Look
They're
at that.
kind of weird.
There's a chain.
Huh?
There's a chain here, Jespar. Look, I'm not making much from, oh no, I wasted that. I knew I should have bought something in that, here, here's a chain. In case there's, any...
Now I get it. These books must be part of some kind of mechanism. Have you tried,
Yeah.
pulling on them or something like that? Huh?
Ah. There's one. I like the music in the background. Here, Jespar. Nothing happens. Haven't interacted with something. I already got that. It's such a delight to hear from you again. I don't wish to lie to you, but my hopes are limited. And at first the changes in NAM seemed as promising, but now everything is back in its old pace. I'm concerned for you, dear friend. I value you as a man, a strong character, but at last letter kept me worrying. Don't forget what led me to ruin back then. Pride was my fall. Don't let my mistake be the same as yours. In brotherly love, Gages. Oh well, let's keep it. I think gonna have the whole collection of that. Must be something I've missed here. I've done that one. That one. Interacted with the clock. Maybe it's have to do it in a certain way. What was that? Pride. Fall. Life. My. What? My. My pride fall. Would that be it? Take the salt. Pride. Fall. That's what that letter said, wasn't it?
Huh?
What was that letter again? My pride was my fall. Fall. Okay. Pride. Pride was, unless I must be seeing some books or something. Pride was Pride was my fall, so there's some more books. Pride was okay, right. Pride was I think I got it, Jespar. My fall.
That sounds good.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Ooh. It only took me 2 hours to work out or whatever. Where are you, Jespar? Not gonna be here with me, I'm all. Where's just for he left me to do this by myself. Interact with button, I don't know. Why am I stuck? I'm gonna be by myself. Nothing I can do here, is there? Oh well. Watch out, Mr. Bear. Oh. How do I make? Hello? Hello?
Aegis, why did you wake me? Are we there yet?
I didn't look very well around here, didn't see that. No, I just wanted to see how you were.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's kind of you. But don't worry so much about me, darling. I'll manage somehow.
You look like the Night Mother of the Dark
I'm
Brotherhood.
sorry you have to go through all this, really. All this time. I can hardly imagine how hard that must be for you.
Yeah,
But I still believe in our dream. I still do.
still believe in our dream. Alright, well, I suppose I better try this button, I suppose. I suppose I gotta stand here and commit suicide in this thing. Alright. Get to the bottom of this. Ha 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 ha. Hope it's not my last laugh. I go to the bowels of the earth. Oh, check this out. Oh, I don't know which one. Not like this. Miss BBA, I presume. Here's Meryl's. Here you are. Oh. Am I dead? You know, if I'm not dead, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Alright, this is probably where we'll have to end this episode. It's been probably going pretty long. Alright, and hope I'm not dead. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'd like to catch us all back next time. See you later.